Good morning. Totally don't know how to do the streaming stuff, so I'm just gonna start really quick. And I had just some thoughts in my head. I start playing a little bit. Just went for a walk. That was great. I couldn't sleep. And I was thinking about I took a it's gonna age me. I took a tape recorder. There's apparently you can do like I took notes. So I left my phone, went for a run, just get outside at sunrise and took some notes on. I was watching the AWC Dragonflight Cup 3 match. Power Frogs versus Fusion. Power Frogs were playing Resto Druid, Outlaw Rogue, Cub Zeon, Arcade Mage versus Fusion. That was Resto Shaman, Outlaw Rogue, Ellie Shaman. And the Mage team ended up winning, but it had me thinking about this new expansion. All right, let me start something. So I'm at least getting some rested, killed off. I got five. I got five of them, and I got. Oh, this is where I was gonna add. I'm telling myself I gotta add up how many classes there are, so I already forgot. Oh, the guy on the end. I just renamed. That's where he's supposed to be. Finally renaming all my guys, so at least I'm coherent and understandable. Are um, known as like, oh, this is Zing, you know. Fusion's comp in the Dragonflight, although it's an obsolete, it's the previous expansion. Like in today's new expansion, I'll do Death Knight. I need to do these guys and get them all to 80. So then I'm done. Oh, all right. Train of thought. Um, I made some notes and I'm just freeballing right now. Is that going into the first cup, going into the second cup, I was thinking about the move, the runner-up arena team 3v3 for like the longest time with Peekaboo, Absturge, WizK, and their new mage fourth person who just joined the roster. I understand, or from what I understand, they're not affiliated. You know, they're trying to go up. They've been trying to go for years up against the sponsored Team Liquid Sea-Doo team with Mez and all the Trill and all those people. And I was just thinking, this was like, I understand. You know, I was just thinking, I was just like, why doesn't, I wonder if they're doing scrims. I wonder if they're doing off the wall scrims and then new, like, oh no. Oh, I just changed factions, so I started back in Ironforge again. Dang it. Oh no. My keys all still. Oh no. Oh, I'm on DK. I haven't played DK, so I gotta get my. Everything is okay. I got this. My Dalaran. On all of my other characters, my Dalaran Hearth thing's right here. Like, no. I just haven't. I've been playing all the classes, and I haven't played in years. So I've been trying to figure out the layout of the keys and stuff. And yeah, it's just funny. Let me. I wanted to do this to get it on cool. Oh, I still need the. Do I need a stone? Oh, I'm high enough. Yeah, I'm 17. Why can't I do this? Create another requires. Oh yeah, I need the stone. Like it used to have to. That's so funny. Okay. Train of thought. Wouldn't it be cool if for Cup 1, Cup 2, or even longevity of the move, the second team with like Peekaboo, just long term, just thinking like, what's their strategy to beat and become the champions? I bet they're not real, like, I bet they're scrimming and playing it safe and scrimming mostly, like at team-oriented scrims, only kind of the safe stuff. And wouldn't it be cool if like they figured out something, and I brought up the Dragonflight Cup 3, two shamans and a rogue, which I didn't like, and I was trying to figure out like what could have they done differently to beat the other team. And I was thinking, it was like, why, just again, speculating here, especially in the newest in the new expansion, new patch. It's like, why doesn't the move do something like that? But instead of a rogue, it's like evoker, and they just think about that. It's like the only time you'd ever see something that was like double shaman evoker would be on a solo shuffle letter. And the problem there obviously is you're like, oh, that's just terrible. But the thing you have to you I bet I'm pretty positive is that like it's not scrimmed at the highest level with comms, and like people don't practice it necessarily. And obviously I think it'd be cool if the move, like 10% of their time, because they're all streamers from what I understand, like it's their full-time job, this is what they do, and they scrim and do ladder, and that's how they prepare. But it's like, wouldn't it be great, and maybe they do off stream scrims periodically, practicing certain things. But wouldn't it be great if they like 10% of the time going forward, like started doing off the wall comps like I just said, like and figuring out like who's going to play what, because it's like going into these next four cups, the move is not going to Dalaran Hearth. I can't talk and do things at the same time yet. That's a skill in itself, but it's like, wouldn't it be great though if they figured out like WizK, like I understand, like I've seen they do multi-class, um, but to what extent are they doing like organized multi-classing scrims? And it's like, I think it would just be so great, if, like Absturge, at least he like Resto Shaman. I think it's the healer. The healer would be fine. Like Absturge is good, as in it's just like what's WizK, Pika, what is the DPS comps, scrim practice. What's the breadth of it? It's just, it wouldn't be great if they really just tried out off the wall stuff like I was saying, especially going into the new meta. Like if you watch, oh, I still have to sit up. I have a YouTube channel I just literally started. I think it's by the same name, Zing Commentary. Um, and I am going to the big city. Um, like it's like I know Pika can flex on like everything, but to what extent has he done scrims? And it's just like, wouldn't it be great if like WizK or the mage were got really good at the probably. I'd assume Pika would be the evoker in my setup. Like if there was a double shaman, like an elemental, like WizK was elemental or the mage was elemental, keeping the distance, being the person who kites, understanding. And the nice thing about it is like double shaman for all of the totems. There's so many things that, you know, organized like calm scrims organization you could do, and then you bring in somebody who's like Pika, who's aggressive. I think he would be great on Evoker, because it's kind of like, it's in my opinion, like I'm a layman, and it's like I'm a third party just walking into this. Watched stuff back in the day. I could not, I was in the military, so it's just I watched from afar. But it's just like he's aggressive. He's a rogue. It's like the evoker devastation, in my opinion, is. Oh, I'm thinking the healer. Damn it. I was gonna say it's like the evoker is like the ranged version of a rogue, sort of. And I was thinking, I was envisioning in my head like Abster, John Resto Shaman, or Resto Shaman, like WizK on Elemental Shaman, and then just in my head, which now this doesn't make sense, but I was thinking like Pika would be playing the Evoker, but as a Sea-Doo, where he was healing and DPSing, so that doesn't make sense to have two healers and a elemental shaman. Does it? Holy bother. Like, wouldn't that be funny, actually? What? Okay, a eureka moment here. I'm in real time thinking about this. It's like, okay, that's double shaman with one DPS has never technically happened. Is that against the rules in the AWC? I'm thinking, okay, they are trying to change the entire outlook of the game and be kind of nerf self-reliance of DPS and put it back to the healers. Is it against the rules in the AWC to have two healers and the DPS going into it? Because wouldn't that actually be hilarious? Like if I just thought of that, like ah, Pika could tell me that, or a pro could tell me that. I could look it up, but yeah, why does it have to be devastation? Why can't it just be Prez as a third? Well, in that case, it's like if he was Prez, it would be then Absurge could be Prez. Then you could have an Elemental Shaman. Damn it. Now I'm getting myself all confused because I'm trying to like mid. I go to Stormwind and then went back to the Dalaran. I totally just did. Um, well, damn it, I lost my train of thought. The train of thought was two elemental shamans and like a devastation evoker. Try that out with Pika being the devastation evoker and like WizK being the elemental shaman. And then with a completely PS footnote to self to ask is like, is the AWC rules one healer and two DPS the rule? I assume it kind of is because that just wouldn't make sense anyways. Okay, so new train of thought is Absterge on Prez Evoker for the aggressive nature that Sea-Doo was having on Prez, and it's not because Prez is like, um, I'm just thinking of the utility, not the strength or whatever. People think it's strong on the top, and I think that's um, subjective. I think there because it won't always with every patch that can change, especially the stuff that's coming up when they're trying to buff, which I totally predicted. They're trying to buff the um, like hybrid melees, Ret Paladin, Enhanced Shaman, Feral Druid. Well, and they're trying to bring in the fold back into the fold. All three specs of the Hunter will just hopefully uh, dissolve dissolve a meta. Like it just hopefully it should, and with some other reworks and stuff to come. Anyways, it's just like back to the if Absurge was on Prez, WizK was on Elemental. I need to set my hertz. It's like what could Pika play that was not like what is an oddball comp that he could be? It's like on an organized level that's not like a secret or that could be a possible um, out of the blue comp that people don't know like how to beat. Never seen, don't understand. Like who do you attack? Maybe for a double blind pick to get their first win of advantage over like let's say if their opponent was Team Liquid. Okay, because let's just be frank, it's like that is probably their biggest issue. I was just trying to think. It's just like, okay, okay, her stone set. Let's see, 71. I don't want to do him now. I'm just gonna say the 48-minute buff because I'm talking and not doing anything. I can do nothing on this guy because he's non-rested. God, it's hot in here. Oh, note to self, I need to ask or look up, I like Vindruki's setup or Pika's setup regarding headphones and mic. I'm currently wearing um, headphones with a mic on it, and it's just too warm. Like, I just want some minor headphones, like some iPhones or something, maybe that Vindruki, or just ask, like, see what Pika does. I don't think he wears anything. He really just has a mic, if that. So, and I think he's at a friend's or something. So it's like he must. I want to see what his microphone is, if he has one, what it is. I just want something hands-free. I need to get that up on the setup for funsies. All right, I got one level. I don't want to do. But anyways, I was just thinking about that. It was just like, I wonder. Um, I hope Pika doesn't get too upset over the rogue stuff, and they start scrimming, which I know that's probably what they'll do. But I hopefully they start behind the door scrimming some new combinations and stuff, which for the close cup, I really think Pika. I'm really curious to see yeah, like what the PTR will bring. Who brings out enhancement shaman first, who, or some variation of enhance. Some, it's like if WizK is practicing hunter, I assume Pika can play hunter, but I, it's not, in my opinion, his persona. Like he likes the he likes being in your face sometimes. That's not always true, but like when clarity in a championship on like in a competition, not on the ladder, not on solo, you know, in a competition. Pika likes to be more in the fray of it ish, sort of, which I understand. He's aggressive in. Anyways, what I was saying, why is that important or whatever? I was like, maybe I was just trying to think of like what he could flex in. I was just trying to theory craft in real time, which I shouldn't do because I should sit down if I was gonna do this for fun. Which I'm just doing this for fun. Anyways, I should write down, like, I should have a spreadsheet because you can't theorize comps if it's like if you don't, it's like you have to, you got to bring up like Team Liquid's, what are their current compositions that they can run, and then theorized possible compositions, that they are going to run in for the first cup. And then I'm afraid is that like the move has not sat down like I'm trying to do in real time. And they just organically do it in a way, they don't just have somebody like a theorizing a guy on their team who's always like, okay, we should run, Mr. Spreadsheet. So, and I bet, to be honest, I I think that's why they're not first. Why Team Liquid does have probably because they're sponsored, they're on Liquid, has the capability or that has the people on their team, on Team Liquid, to have the time to sit around and think about that stuff. yeah, it's just funny. I was just like, yeah, I don't see Epsters sitting around, like spreadsheets. It's just not his persona, which is fine. I get it. Same thing with WizK and definitely Pika. It's just not their interest. But I was like, yeah. So I went out and walked this morning and was thinking about that. I was like, well, I got couldn't sleep, went for a walk, and it was stress relieving to think about. It was weird. It was weirdly stress relieving to just theorize on that stuff. So that's what I did. All right. End of thought. What's left? Hopefully the stream start. Like I don't know how to do any of this stuff. Yeah, I actually got some new headphones. I need a camera too. I recently I got one of those sitting standing desks. Yeah, I got basically a whole new computer setup and a whole new like all furniture in my apartment. So I definitely have like a webcam, but it's somewhere because I literally just moved everything. I packed up everything because I needed space for all this new furniture I got to come in, just and then to unbox it and put it all together. So now it's like half the stuff I need. It's like just in my closet, like walk-in closet, just filled to the brim. Uh, I'm gonna remedy that. I think today I have one of those walking pad treadmills behind me that I need to return because it doesn't work. I need to do that like soon, and I think I'm gonna actually just reorder another one. Um, the question there is like, do I locally get it? The problem is I live on the second floor and I my back is bad, so it's like I need somebody. No matter who I order it from, it's going to be touched by somebody else. And the first one, it showed up, it showed up not working. I'll just reorder it. It's like I'll just return. That's what I need to do today. Is box it back up, send this one back, and get another one. Anyways, I gotta turn some music on. I don't actually need this. Yeah, I'll put it on. When you're tired, well, I'm always tired. I didn't sleep well, or I didn't sleep. It's trying to remedy that. I haven't slept well in a little bit. Got a new bed. It's a work in progress. I'm gonna turn music on. That's what I need. I've been listening to. I've been trying to. Where is this rare? I haven't killed any rares in here, so like everything's up for grabs. Oh, is that hand? No, I don't need it. I could just do. I keep falling for doing these world quests when I really just need to get to 80 and just do battlegrounds anyways because I need the practice because I'm a newer player anyways of versus like 1v1s and stuff, 1vxing. So far, I'm I haven't done any of that. I've literally just leveled. I was like this. I'm doing it right this time and getting at least more than one character up to the max level because I have the time. And um, and so once they're all up there, then I can just PvP forever. I'm gonna turn some music on. I'm gonna stop the stream really quick just to make sure it doesn't get music on it, and then I'll restart it really quick.